All right, this is part 3 of the drawing 5, and I'm going to show you how to do one side of the gusset plates, and then you can just re-watch this video to do the other side because they're identical. So the first thing I'm going to do is rotate around to the side. I want to find the center of this edge. So if I grab my tape measure tool, I can come over. Now, the overall length is 52, so my halfway point is going to be 26. So if I start on the corner, drag over, key in 26, that's going to give me my center point here. And from my center point, I'm going to come over 4, and then I'm going to come 8 back. And that gives me my center and then each edge. And I'm going to do that again up on this edge. I'm going to start on my corner, and I want to make sure I'm selecting my corner. As we add components, there's more and more pieces. So I've got my corner. I'm going to come over 26, enter. Sometimes you've got to zoom out and recenter your image on your screen. From there, I'm going to come over 4. Doesn't look like it registered. Try that again. Come over 4, enter. Now I've got my mark, and I can come back 8. So again, I've got my center point and each edge. Now it's basically connecting my 2 outside edges. So I'm going to grab my pencil tool, connect that point, and then connect these other points. All right, now I've got that face done. Now the next step, I'm going to bring this line in. So I'm going to click on that point. I'm going to make sure that I am on the green axis, or it could be the red, depending on how you started your drawing, and all the way back to that back edge. Same thing on this opposite side, all the way back. Now I'm going to go to the top, and I'm going to draw a line on my green axis all the way back, back beyond the center of my curve. It doesn't really matter where that line ends up. And then from this point on the axis back there. And finally, if I connect this bottom part right here, and I go straight up on the blue axis, it's going to close that surface. And I can do the same on this side. I need to be on the blue axis and close that surface. Now, the last thing we need to do is give this an edge, because right now it's just 2 intersecting pieces. So if you right-click on the mouse button, it's going to bring up this window. You can use intersect faces with model, and that's going to give me an edge there. I can flip this around, intersect faces with model, and that closes those in. Now I just need to clean up these pieces. I can use my eraser tool and delete the parts that we don't need. If you accidentally click something that you didn't mean to erase, use your edit undo tool, and you can save any mistakes. Sometimes you get little pieces in there, but that's not a big deal. Make sure we didn't delete anything we didn't want. And if we look back at our model, we've got something very similar created in SketchUp. Now again, the process will be the same for the other side, so you can watch this part again and complete the other side of your shape. That concludes the tutorials for drawing 5.